there, I'm Tara at paddedtushstats.blogspot.com, and right now we're doing the review of the Softbums Echo diaper. At the moment there are almost 50 people who have reviewed this diaper and given their comments based on their baby's unique characteristics. So you're going to be seeing statistics on that and hearing little tips that different people have about how they use this diaper. Just to give you a sense of sizing, this is a one-size-fits-all diaper. So I have it here on this tiny newborn setting, and then I also have it on a pretty full setting to where it's able to fit a larger baby. I've heard a wide range of weights. I've heard as low as 4 pounds this can fit, and I've heard as high as 36 pounds. It could go lower or higher, but that's just what I personally have heard for this diaper. I wanted to give you a sense of how the Softbums diaper looks in comparison to some extra small or newborn all-in-one diapers. So this is the Softbums Echo right next to the So Easy newborn diaper. And then this is next to the itty bitty Nana's Bottoms diaper. Just to give you a sense of the comparison. One thing I have heard from people who've used this diaper on their newborn babies is don't be deceived by the pictures. You're going to see a lot of fluff and a lot of padding, but really it squishes in. So by the time you put the clothing on, it's a lot more trim of a diaper. We're not going to talk about the sizing for this diaper. One of the big things that I've heard is people call this the true one-size-fits-all diaper because it's been able to fit their baby from day one up to potty training. The thing that I like about it is that all the one-size action isn't on the front. You don't have a lot of messy snaps, any clutter there. It's pretty clean looking. All the business is going on right inside this little slit here that's in the top of the diaper. So you pull out this elastic, and on the very inside here are these little toggles. Remember those on windbreakers back in the 80s, 90s? I guess still? So what you do is you pinch that, and then you pull the elastic, and that's going to tighten up the diaper. Look how tight that got it. As opposed to on this side, this is completely loose. So you have a lot of options there, and it's going to take some finesse. That's one of the things that people said a lot in the survey responses, is they said, you really got to work with it. A great tip that I heard from one person was that she puts little marks on her elastic for you know, different age or weights or which baby she's diapering, and I thought that was a great idea, just so you don't forget if you're going back and forth for babies. Once you finish that adjustment, then you just tuck this right back in that slot. If you want to loosen it up, look how tight we got this. To loosen it up, you go back to that little 80s tribute, squeeze it, and then you just pull this out. And that's it. And pull just according to your baby's size. Now let's talk about the pods that you can put inside of your Softbums cover. The first one is the dry pod that you, of course, snap into the diaper. It has the microfleece on the front and microfiber on the back. You also have the super dry pod. This one's a little bit thicker that you can put in. And I'm very sad that this space is empty here because this is where the bamboo would be, but I don't own one, and I have been pining after those because I've heard some great feedback. I have heard that they could build up some stink and the person just used funk rock to strip it, but I've also heard that they don't build up stink, so I'm not quite sure. I guess it just depends on your situation. The other option are the mini pods. Again, empty space here that makes me sad. This is where the bamboo mini pod would be. And this is the mini pod here. Same thing as with the other pods. It's the micro fleece on the top and microfiber on the back. These could just go into a newborn diaper in and of themselves. I've also seen it doubled up in a newborn diaper. And so those are the pods that you can put in the diaper. The one suggestion that I do have is when you stick these in and do all the adjustments, make sure that it's all tucked inside of that cover, because if any of this is showing, you're going to get some leaks. I'm going to give you some tips on how to stuff these inserts based on feedback that I received from people. So what you do is you snap the insert in. That's one of the things that is so wonderful about this, is that it stays in place for the most part. Then what you do is, as you can see, the flap goes down quite a bit, right? So you're going to have to fold that to meet the length at which your diaper is sized. There are 2 tips for this. Tip that I've heard from one mom is to fold this, if you like to have your diapers all ready and prepped in advance, fold this to where it's just a little bit over, so that when you go to change your baby and you go to kind of pull this up, this doesn't end up bunching down too far. In my personal opinion, I have it to where I put the baby here, and then I like to kind of stick my hand under this part of the diaper and put this right up to the crease below her belly button. Some people like to go all the way up to the belly button. For me, I have found that if I go to the crease, it makes it to where there are 2 layers of the insert at the very south part of the diaper. And I find that gravity works against me on my daughter. When she goes to the bathroom, everything kind of goes south, and I was experiencing a lot of leaks here. So I found that when I adjusted the legs and when I made sure that this fold was at the very bottom, my leaks all went away, and it was wonderful. And I don't leak up the top, which I even do with other diapers, so that surprised me as well. One of the comments that I have with this is it has been kind of difficult for me to have other people use this diaper. Just my daycare just has a hard time understanding getting this at the south part, so there are some leaks because I have a heavy wetter. And also my dear husband doesn't like to take these out, or he'll forget, so the whole thing goes in the wet bag, so it's only a one-use diaper. But that's okay, because I'm happy to take out another color. What you want to do in between changings, by the way, is you take out your insert, put it in your wet bag, and then I like to leave mine out to just air out for a little while. The other thing to note is that there are the laundry tabs on this, so that it's not going to have a diaper chain when you wash it. And that's about it. So there is your Softbums Echo diaper.